Okay, are we live? I think we are. Everything should be working properly. Let me check here. Yes, it is. Let me see if my sound is coming through correctly. Okay, yes, it is. Everything's fine. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? I hope you are all doing well on this Sunday. For me, it is Sunday afternoon. In my local time, it is 4 p.m. Almost 4 p.m. here. So I hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. Hey, Frimpy is saying there, let's go! Yeah, let's go, Frimpy, for sure. Hello there, Daryl, Inspector, Elliot, Gato, how are you doing? We are playing on the Miami server today. The IP is on the message I pinned there on chat and also on the stream description. So feel free to join and let's play some TF2, let's have fun together. It will be a lot of fun, it will be a blast. I really like playing with you fellas on these streams. Thanks so much, Daryl, for saying that sounds pretty good. Nice, that's great to know. And Polar is there as well. Hello there, Polar, how are you doing? I hope you join to play with us, fellas. Joker Miles, hello Joker Miles, how are you? Glad to have you all here, fellas. Let me paste a chicken emoticon here on chat for you. I'm happy to have you all here. Before I begin though, you feel free to join the server. We are already there with a couple of people. But before we begin playing TF2, I want to first do my public thanks to my supporters here on the channel, to the channel members, and to the good fellas that have been sending super chats in the last, I think, 1.5 months. It's been a while since I've done this public thanks, because I stopped streaming for a while in December, and I started again in the new year. So I wanted to take some time to do those public thanks before we proceed. Because, you know, especially our international servers are hosted with the help of the community, you know, both my Brazilian community and my international community. So I want to thank people who contributed towards that. So first of all, I want to thank my channel members. Here they are. Currently, only Uncle Leo is active in the memberships, but for the last months, we've had these channel members that I have to thank. So thank you so much, Uncle Leo, Gillian Felipe, my good friend, and also Mystery Hat helped a lot as well. So thanks a lot, you three. You've been really making a huge difference for our project, and I appreciate you all a lot. If you want to have reserved slots and check my videos with a few days ahead the rest of all the subscribers, then consider becoming a channel member. I think with $1 you can become a channel member and then you get access to the videos. The reserved slots for the servers is a bit more expensive though, so check out the reward tiers there on the memberships if you are interested in that, and all that goes into paying our server account, our server bill, that's what I meant to say. In Portuguese, conta, that would translate to account, also means bill, you know, that you have to pay. So that's a cheeky word there. But thank you so much for the help, my friends. I appreciate you all. I also want to thank the good people who have been sending super chats in this last 1.5 months about. So let me get their names here. Here they are. Yes, these good people here. Uncle Leo, again, with the double thank you so much, my friend. Ial, Big Chungus, and Eduardo Mena. So thanks a lot, fellas. If you can't become a channel member, but you still want to help, feel free to send a super chat, you know, from time to time. It also helps a lot more than people might think, you know. So thank you so much. I really appreciate all the help. Thanks a lot, fellas. So now that I've thanked everyone, let's get into playing the game. Here, yeah, my screen is open for you. And today I want to play some Pyro, because it's been a while since I've played Pyro. And I don't have the best ping here on the Miami server, because I'm from Brazil. But I think it should be enough to play properly, you know. Okay, let's get rid of the sniper here, of Polar. You're here with us, Polar. Good to have you here. Now let's start playing for real. Let's go. Yeah. Let's defend this point here with Uncle Leo. He's on my team, looking about. thinking, what are you doing, Professor? Why did you kill those friendlies? It's because I want to play some TF2 now. I don't want to be friendly right now. I missed the shot there. But yeah, as I was saying, it's been a while since I've played some Pyro. And I'll probably be a bit rusty, but we'll see what I can do there. Managed to kill Firefly there, okay. Good thing. And I'm rocking a more default loadout today. I usually play some weird loadouts with Pyro, but today I feel like playing more, you know, what people usually do with Pyro. That's the flamethrower and flare gun. I think it will work out. And I'm using the Neon Annihilator as a melee just because, you know, I might be able to help some engineers like that. And perhaps get some people falling into the water. I think the Neon Annihilator is the one that crits when people are wet. I think it is. Let's see. Ah, he died. There. Okay. Could not use the Neon Annihilator there. Okay. It's okay, no problem. Hey, and I see a lot of people arrive there. Hello, everyone. Hello, Henrix. Daryl is asking how to join the server. There's an IP on screen, the IP for the Miami server. And you can also find that IP on the stream description. You have to copy that IP and then you come here, find the game, community servers, favorites, add the server, and then you paste that IP here, and this will make the server appear on this browser, and then you can connect through the browser. I think that's the easiest way to join if you don't know how to do it. So feel free to join. We are on the Miami server today. Hey, hello Análise, Mércia, hello Curly Patty, hello there, Migatuga, hello. And Vegeta Super Saiyajin Blue, salve, hello, how are you doing as well? Pretty nice Dragon Ball Z fans here. I watched a lot of Dragon Ball when I was a kid. You know, not as much the original Dragon Ball, but actually Dragon Ball Z. I watched it completely on Cartoon Network. We had Cartoon Network here when I was growing up. And I also have the complete manga collection in Portuguese. And I'm not really a collector, but when I was a teenager, and a child and a teenager, you know, I grew up with Dragon Ball Z. And there's someone pushing the cart. Let's retreat here. Why did you pop this Uber medic? Why? It was too early. We were far away from them. But yeah, when I was younger, I went buying every issue of the manga when it came out here on our bookstores. So it's a sort of a special collection for me, because it wasn't something I bought complete or that I bought from another collector. It was kinda organically made collection, you know. It was a lot of fun. Dragon Ball is nice. I really like it. So yeah. Hi, Vegeta is saying that my English is great, is excellent. Thanks a lot, Vegeta. It's not, actually. But I try my best. I think that's what's important. And you fellas are able to understand me, so it's okay. I think communication is the most important thing. But thanks a lot, Vegeta. I appreciate it. And Daryl, I hope you managed to connect, Daryl. Hope you managed to get here on the server. It would be fun to play with you. So yeah, fellas, not much going on actually in my life recently, or in TF2 for that matter. It seems that every start of year, TF2 kinda gets, you know, a bit like a desert. Nothing happens. Everyone is doing something else. Valve isn't doing anything particular, especially now that the Steam Deck is about to launch. So I know the game isn't, but it kind of feels, you know, the environment around the game feels kind of empty. But I'm glad to have you here, fellas. And Uncle Leo, thank you so much for the donation, for the 100 Czech crowns. If I had a cap here, I would turn it over and give you a thumbs up, just like the hippo there. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. It really helps with our server costs. You know, thank you so much, my friend. You are always supporting me here. don't stress too much about that, fellas, because you know my finances are secure for the servers, but every bit of help helps. So thanks a lot, my friend Uncle Leo. I really appreciate it. You are awesome. You're the best. Very nice. I'm the one who should be thanking you, my friend Uncle Leo. Always dapper with his loadouts. So as I was saying, the game, you know, feels kinda empty right now, and I know there a lot of people are still playing it, and the servers on casual, you know, some regions face problems from time to time, but I think that honestly the game is mostly playable right now, at least from what I know. If it isn't, please let me know there on chat or in the comments, because I'd like to know if you are facing issues. But here in Brazil, at least, it's very and I'm dead. Here in Brazil, at least, it's being very, you know, calm and relaxed, the environment around TF2. Not much going on, not much of good and not much of bad, and perhaps that's a good thing, you know. I actually would prefer if the problems TF2 has were to be solved and the game just stay as it is, you know, without problems, but as it is without change forever, you know. I think TF2, problems aside, is in a good state in terms of weapon and gameplay balancing, you know. And our map selection, because of the workshop, if you have a community server, your map selection is basically infinite, you know. Right now we are playing one that we already played on another stream, Eclipse, very good community map, I really like it. Look for it on the workshop, it is great. And what I mean to say is that I'm not someone who wants a lot of content from Valve. I don't think the game needs new content, new weapons especially. I think we are very well served in terms of weapons and mechanics. I just wish the game got fixed, you know. Especially the problem with bots and cheaters. It is way past the point of what is acceptable. And really Valve has no excuse not to do anything about it. I kind of feel sorry for the people who are very hyped about the Steam Deck. Because I've seen a lot of people, you know, it is a nice product. If you bought a Steam Deck, I envy you. It will probably be an excellent portable gaming PC. And I would buy one if I had the money and if it were available on my region for shipping. But I'm kind of sorry for some people who are very hyped about it. You know, like Valve will get hard into the console market or into the portable hardware market. This is a pivotal point in Valve's history. The company will change. They will start developing games again. You know, stuff like that. Because that's not gonna happen at all. At least it's not what I think will happen. I think Valve will go about with the Steam Deck just like they went with the Valve Index and the Steam controller and the Steam Link and the Steam machines. You know, they will release it. It will be a good product, but it will have availability and shipping problems. You know, you won't be able to get it for a while very easily. The stocks will not get replenished very soon or fast enough to keep up with demand, and that will be it. And in, I don't know, 6 months, Valve will be interested in another pet project of them. You can see that every hardware piece that was released by Valve in the past wasn't supported for long, you know, and was actually shortly discontinued. So, you know, I feel kind of bad for people who are very hyped about the deck. It will be a nice product, but it won't, you know, be supported for long. But hey, I hope I'm wrong here. I hope to be proven wrong. But I don't think I'll be. Tyler McVicker made a video recently about that topic actually, and it's kinda hard, you know, it's a painful video to watch, but it is a good take on that topic. So yeah. An inspector is asking there, how many of you guys like to play with Sasha's sister? I mean the Hulong hitter. That's a minigun I have to play more with, you know. I have never paid much attention to the Hulong hitter. Did I manage to blast that or not? I think I wasn't able to. And I'm dead. I died here to your last grave. Come on. So yeah. But yeah, the Hulong hitter sounds fun. I don't know if it was Big Joey or Zesty Jesus who made a video about it. I think it was Big Joey. And whoever it was, I might be misremembering here. But they made a good case for the Hulong hitter, you know. I think I should be playing with it a bit more, actually. Seems like a fun mechanic. It's just that, you know, the minigun and the Tomislav are so good. Come on, Sniper. Come on, your last grape. Give us a break here. It's just that the minigun and the Tomislav are so good that it is hard to use any other weapon for heavy, you know. Any other primary weapon. At least that's how I feel, you know. It's hard to unequip them for the Hulong hitter. And I don't think the Hulong hitter gives them any, you know, extra benefit to justify that change. So that's probably why I don't really play with it. Poor Confia got shot in the head there with an arrow. So yeah. But coming back to the Steam Deck, I'm actually more excited for the implications it might have in the market, in the PC hardware market, than for the Steam Deck itself, you know. If you follow me for a while now, it should be no surprise that I'm a Linux gamer. I play my games on Linux, it's my operating system of choice. And because of the Steam Deck, we've been having a lot of good updates for Steam on Linux, you know, and for Proton and stuff that helps people to game on Linux. I can't hit a flare. You'll probably kill me and can't open the door there. So that has been nice, you know. We Linux gamers are already benefiting from this whole Steam Deck stuff. But I'm also actually interested to see if other companies will kinda roll with that design philosophy, you know, with a handheld portable gaming PC. Hey, hello Jillian there on chat. Hello there, my great friend. Glad to have you here, my friend. Always nice when you show up. Jillian, come play. Your PC isn't ready yet. You were talking about it yesterday, actually. But yeah, whenever you get your PC back, Jillian, ready to play, come play with us. It will be a lot of fun. Glad to have you here, my friend. Very nice. But yeah, as I was saying, I would like to see, for example, Dell or HP make a product similar to the Steam Deck, a handheld portable PC. Even if it isn't, you know, solely focused on gaming, just a handheld portable PC that is dockable, that you could, for example, put on a dock and use it as a desk PC as well, just like the Steam Deck. I think it would be nice to see more products like that in the market. Because even if it is a weak computer, perhaps it could be a good emulator machine, you know, something like that. Or maybe to play some 2D indie games, that could also be fun. Because as with anything, any hardware that Valve makes, I think the problem with the Steam Deck, even if it has a good price, and it does, is that it is too high-end, I think. You know, it's not a monster of a gaming PC, but for the form factor, I think it is too high-end, you know. And perhaps having other companies making more handheld computers that have, you know, that have weaker specs, but cheaper prices and better availability, I think that would be beneficial for everyone. I already have a portable console, an RG351V, and it is excellent, I really like it, but if I could also use it as a PC, you know, I could dock it and run a Linux desktop on it, it would be a killer machine in my opinion. Even if it is pretty weak, it's about as powerful as a Raspberry Pi 3, I think, the RG351V. But I would appreciate that. So that's what I'm actually looking for with this whole Steam Deck idea. Come on, I want to try blast a rocket, I won't be able to. I miss all my air blasts. I'll blame this on my hyping, okay? I'm missing my air blasts because of hyping. People want to go to Harvest. Okay, Harvest is a fun map. Let's play some Harvest. And I died there. So yeah. I hastened saying there, the PS Vita is amazing for emulation. Yeah, it's a very good console, you know. Kinda sad that Sony abandoned it when it did, you know. I think the PS Vita had a lot more potential than Sony gave it, you know. It was discontinued. Was it discontinued? I think it was, but very fast, and that sucks. But at least it can live still as an emulation machine, you know. If we could dock the PS Vita and use it as a desktop computer as well, that would be very neat. People have been having a hard time purchasing PCs in the last few years because of the chip shortage. So I think that having products like that could really solve this problem, or at least mitigate it. Because, you know, notebooks are cool and all, and you can use them on your desk, but they are not very portable actually. You can't hold a notebook handheld. And I think that idea of having a handheld PC that is dockable and can be used as a desktop is very neat. So yeah, but the PS Vita is excellent. I was thinking about buying one when I was considering buying my RG351V, but in my country the PS Vita is still very expensive, even if I buy it used. I think it's because there weren't that many shipped to here, and the international shipping to Brazil is very expensive for whatever reason, you know, because Brazil kind of sucks. So the PS Vita wasn't very accessible for me, and as baffling as it be, the RG351V was more accessible. So that's why I went with it. Okay, let's see if I can get this. I could not. I got distracted by the sniper and didn't get the soldier there. What a failure. Hey, Curly Patty is here on the server with us. Pretty nice to have you here. Nice to have you playing with us, Curly Patty. Pretty cool. Hi, Hansel say, by the way, I'm just popping in before I gotta make dinner. Don't worry about it, Hansel. I hope you have a wonderful dinner there. Very nice. And Gito is saying there, hello prof, do you remember me? I stopped playing Team Fortress. It's funny to see you live streaming in English. Thanks a lot, Gito. He's one of my Brazilian subscribers. I remember you for sure. Nice to have you here. You know, I think I'm getting better at making streams in English, you know. When I first started, I had a very hard time speaking with subscribers and talking and chatting. I still do, but I think it's getting easier with each passing week. And as I said that, I stumble a lot, but okay, it happens. It's okay. And Elias is asking, if you add a new weapon in the game, what would it be and for which class? It would probably be another primary weapon for heavy, you know. I talked about it in earlier streams, and other YouTubers have had this idea before, but I think that heavy needs something on the primary slot that makes the shotgun viable. You know, kinda like Demoman has the shields on the secondary slot, you know, that kind of substitute his main way of dealing damage, which is the sticky bomb launcher. I think heavy needs something like this. You know, something on the primary slot that isn't actually a weapon, but makes the shotgun more viable. So that's what I would make. Perhaps, you know, a bulletproof vest to make it more tanky, but, you know, kinda reduce the DPS, because Heavy then would be able to only use shotguns. Or perhaps something that will boost his speed a little bit. I don't know exactly what would be balanced. But I think Heavy needs something like this to make me not want to use the minigun. You know, to create a secondary playstyle. That's what I would do. But regardless of what would it be actually, I would make it for Heavy. Heavy is in dire need of new weapons, I think. So yeah. Handhelds there talking about the PS Vita. That's a shame, I bought mine in 2013 and still to this day it brings me entertainment. Yeah, it is an excellent piece of hardware. I used to have a PSP back in what, I think 2008 was when I bought my PSP, and I had a lot of fun with it. My wife had a DS back in the day, and it was also a great console. But you know, the PSP was a better fit for me because of the kind of games I like to play. I was very into Sony consoles. The soldier is lagging. Leugin Sotinus is having some problem with the internet connection there. I hope it gets better for you, my friend. But yeah, and when the PS Vita was announced, I actually wanted one. I was looking into buying one, but again, it was very expensive here in Brazil, and it's not that I could not afford it, but I was already in another, you know, moment in my life. When I bought my PSP, I was still a college student, and I would travel a lot from my parents' house to my college, you know, to have my classes. It was on another city, so I would take a lot of trips by bus. And the PSP really helped me there to pass the time, you know, I could play when I was on the go, and that was very neat. I got a lot... Come on, gato! I got a lot of hours from the PSP like that. When the PS Vita was available to buy here in Brazil, I could easily buy one. It was a lot more expensive than the PSP, and I wasn't anymore a college student, so I didn't have to travel as much. So that's when I decided to actually get a gaming PC instead of a PS Vita. Kinda like I went to another platform because I wasn't traveling as much. So I didn't really need a portable gaming device anymore. Poor Heavy there. I want to try and get these Trojers on the air. If I could get an air shot. I got him. It wasn't an air shot, but I got him. If I could get an air shot on them, that would be nice. Or maybe, you know, air blast them or something like that in the air. That would be neat. Let's see. This medic is helping me out here. I'm thankful for you. Very nice. Thanks for the pocket. Where is... Ah, here is the Heavy. No, mister. You won't cap the point here. Let's get Uncle Leo there. And the Trojan got a crit on me. Come on. Got him, but it wasn't in the air. Come on, I want an air shot. Ha! He got the medic with the apple, got the medic with the Manthreads. I think that's the name of the weapon. I always mix up the Manthreads and the Gunbolts. I don't know why, but I always mix those two up. So yeah. Squirrel Rules is asking what's my native language? It's Portuguese. Here in Brazil we speak Portuguese. Because you know, Brazil was originally founded by the Portuguese. We inherited the language from them. So it's Portuguese. Very nice. What else are you saying there? Daryl is saying he loves Harvest Spy. Yeah, Spy on Harvest. I think Spy, Scout and Sniper and Trojan, as you can see, are a lot of fun on Harvest. It's a pretty good map for sure. And Hanset saying maybe a helmet that lets him survive one headshot or backstab. That could be a good idea, Hanset. I don't know about the backstab part, but it could be interesting if Heavy got a helmet that, you know, not nullified headshots completely, but kind of gave him a resistance to it, you know, like you said, that lets him survive one headshot. That could be interesting. Or perhaps something that gives Heavy, you know, some resistances, like bullet resistance, could be something like that, perhaps. That's an interesting idea for sure. Very nice. Sun loves ragdolls. Ragdolls are the best in TF2. For a while I played with ragdolls disabled. And you know, it was very good for my FPS, my performance. But when I re-enabled ragdolls once again, I realized I was missing on a lot of fun, you know. Ragdolls are great, where are you? Come on, these Trojans are scaring me here. Where are they? Uncle Leo's is up there on the point. Where did he go? Did he jump down? Ah, no, he jumped to the other roof. Okay. Let's try and get up there. I think it could be a good idea. But yeah, you know, I used to play without ragdolls. Poor Uncle Leo got him there with the fire. But I highly recommend you enable ragdolls in your game. You know, you lose a bit of FPS, but you will get a lot of satisfaction from your game. It is a great feature. You know, more games should have ragdolls. I've been playing a lot of 7 Days to Die lately. And it is always funny when you manage to ragdoll a zombie, you know. 7 Days to Die is a zombie survival game. Ah, thank you so much, Ruvi. I won't kill you this time. Thank you very much, my friend. But yeah, it's always funny when you manage to ragdoll zombies and stuff like that and they just drop down. More games should have ragdolls. They are always fun. And there is asking if I think it is worth it to craft a sharp dresser. It could be, you know, depends really on how lucky you are, because you can be crafting died there. You can be crafting a regular weapon that's actually worthless, I meant to say, or the sharp dresser, which is a bit more expensive. If it is, and I had my voice cracked up there. If it is worth it or not, I don't know, but it is fun. I like from time to time to try and craft weapons like that. So I'd say go for it if you have some metal to spare and you don't mind losing it. So go for it, it's fun. Ha! Messed with your jump there. Oh no, Apple is right here above us, okay. Surprise me there, my friend Apple. Yeah, we are spawn camping then. Spawn camping isn't really fun. I'll stay back a bit. Let's see if they can get out of spawn. Let's try to get the Trojans with an air shot. Trying to shoot me. What a clown. What a clown he is. I know you know what you're doing. You are not some noob there. Okay, the moment is getting dangerous. And there's a sniper here. Let's get the sniper here. Where are you looking? Leugin Sotness, still having problems with your internet connection, my friend. Okay, and we won, yeah. Not very much of a fight because they're all just joking, but it was funny for sure. I'm Pointless is saying there. Have you heard of Saints Row? Yes, I did. Great game, by the way, Pointless. I never got to play it very much. You know, the last kind of crime-related open-world game I've played was I think GTA San Andreas. You know, pretty old school. I have GTA 4 on my Steam library, and I have, I think, Saints Row 4 or 3, I don't know which one actually, but I have one of those. And I have yet to play them, but I didn't get to yet. You know, I have a bunch of games on my Steam library that I have never played. And I bought those back when Steam sales were still, you know, crazy unbalanced. Like, you could buy a game, a AAA game for $2, you know, stuff like that. Nowadays, Steam sales aren't like that anymore, which is kind of sad, but they used to have flash sales that for about, you know, 5 hours, you could get a game very cheaply. You know, it was very affordable to buy a bunch of games like that. But I bought them and never played, so perhaps I should get to playing those games someday. It would be nice. Hey, hello there, Moose Guy. Glad to have you here, my friend. If you have the time, come play with us. It's a lot of fun here. People are derping about with Trojan, and I'm trying to hit them with flares. You know, I think I'll switch my loadout. Let's do this. Let's go with the Dragon's Fury and the Detonator here. Because it could be fun to try and hit those air shots, since people are actually jumping a lot. And the Detonator could actually help me, you see? Because I can decide when I want to detonate the flare in the air. I don't know if you would say this is cheating, but I think it is fun. You know, it could give me an edge to hit these soldiers here. If I could hit someone. Okay, got him. Okay, let's grab some ammo here. Oh, have to be careful around Trojans when they are in closed spaces like that. And I'm dead to scout, okay. Hey Delta, glad to have you here as well, my friend. Pretty nice. Doing nice here, doing fine today. What about you? Pretty good to have you here, fellas. So yeah, perhaps I can get an air shot like this. There's a scout coming through. What happened there? Demo man. He's just joking, you know, just playing with me. Magical Elizador is a professional troll, for sure. Okay, let's try and get this scout here. He's using the Fennel War, so that's why I'm always dying to him. Good loadout choice there, your last grape. Trying to backstab me with the... And you got your head cut off there. Trying to backstab me there. Okay, I won't kill the Hoovy. This time, okay. Just because he asked. Just because I want to be a nice guy for a change here, for the friendlies. Okay, where that scout's there. Okay, let's see if I can get a shot on him. Nice, managed to... Thank you so much, Apple. With the boots to the face there, very nice. Always funny to see that happen. But at least I managed to hit a shot on that scout. And I have to remember, I can kinda jump with the detonator, you know. And I hit myself on the wall there. But you know, to do some jumps to get better access on the map. I don't know if Harvest has any spot in which I can blast jump with the detonator, but perhaps I could use it to close the distance to other enemies. Could be a good idea. So yeah. Ah, and Joker Miles is coming to play. Very nice, Joker Miles. I hope you have fun. Nice to have you playing with us. And Pointless is saying, I'm guessing you have 3, because the 4th game might as well be a superhero game than a gang or crime. I think I have the 4th one then. It's the one that is most ridiculous, I've heard. So I think I have Saints Row 4. Ah, and Delta is saying a shout out to JTF2 players watching this stream. For those of you unaware, JTF2 is a TF2 organization that we have here in Brazil. Very nice people, so a shout out to all of you there. Glad to have you here. I'm honored to have JTF2 players watching my stream. Very nice.